See, we knew that basically we wanted to hone in on the combat and the fun factor, we wanted to hone in on the fun factor of combat and really start to pick apart the style, the buttons that you press, the feel of it all, and basically the best way that we could get feedback for all of that stuff is to be able to set it up so you guys could beat on each other. So August 27th, we're going to be introducing player versus player combat into Landmark. Now, some of you didn't clap, and I know why you didn't clap. Because you're afraid you're going to get your butts handed to you. But the trick is that PvP in Landmark is completely consensual and it's claim-based. And we'll show you that in a minute. So setting up a PvP game is incredibly easy. You build your map, whatever you want it to be, and then you throw down some game set objects, and they take care of all the rules. You just play. And to show you how easy it is to set that up, we're going to set a battlefield up for you live right now with the dev team. Right now. So, this object right here, I'm sure you'll recognize. This is a game table, and when you put this object down, this is one of the pieces in a game set. When you put down the game table, this is what allows you to pick the type of PvP game you want to play on your claim. Now, the first three game types that we're going to be adding to the game are deathmatch, team deathmatch, and the one that we're going to demo today, which is capture and hold. Okay? Then we also have a couple of other game set objects that you'll be using, the first of which is a control point. That's the control point. And so particularly like when we're playing capture and hold, that means that people need to go there and click it, and then they defend it, and they rack up points for their team until the other team comes in and beats them up and takes it. So that's a control point. And then of course we also need respawn points, which look like this. There's red spawns and blue spawns if you're playing team games. And you can put those anywhere you want to, and you can put any number of them you want to into the game so that you can randomize between your spawn points. It's really that simple to build a game. And to demonstrate how simple it is, we're going to use that same thing that we just set up, and then we're going to go ahead and run a 4x4 game with the devs playing off against each other. So it'll be, watch this for a couple of minutes, and we'll get it going. Dev team ready? Okay, let's start her up. Apparently there's a delay in the microphone. 5, 4, 3, 2, hoo-hoo! Yeah, okay, it's gonna start any second now. 1, there we go. Where are you guys? This worked really well in dress rehearsal, I just tell you. There we go. Now the style of action you're seeing is just our initial take on the combat. So we're gonna let it run like this, and then we're gonna get the feedback from you guys on whether it's too fast, too slow, what kinds of things you want, and then we'll react just like we always do with all of our other things. So this is our first blush experience, but as you can see, it's pretty robust, and you can do a lot with those 3 basic weapons that we showed you earlier. How's red team doing, Darren? Now, of course, this is a little bit staged. People wouldn't necessarily always fight just in the courtyard like this, and of course they're not really trying to get the control points because if there's a give and take between the teams, these games can last 20 minutes if you want them to. And we really don't want to play for 20 minutes and watch you guys fall asleep in the presentation theater. So we're showing you this combat right now, and you can see the kinds of action that it is, and then when this is finished, there should be a scoreboard that pops up. There we go. So team 1 wins, again, like every time we play. It's a mystery, I swear. Okay, so, also coming on the 27th, your PvP battlefields will be able to start using the first in a long series of hazardous objects, and the first of which is the landmine. And the landmine's a lot of fun, and so we'll show you a video of that now. That's what happened to my leg, yep. Landmines can be found in chests, but they're also craftable. And currently, they can only be used in PvP battlefields. But I'll tell you after a little bit, there's another thing that we were experimenting with where they were stupidly fun. So we'll